So you're having a dinner party, and just when your guests think that they couldn't be any more impressed with your wood oven cooking skills, you can serve them this really simple and beautiful dessert of poached peaches. And they're served on little circles of puff pastry with some mascarpone cream, and then finished with the syrup from the poaching liquid. You can make this dish pretty quickly after the main course, or alternatively you can make it ahead of time and then serve it when you're ready. I'm going to make dessert for 4 people. So for that I have 2 peaches that I've cut in half and removed the pits. And then you want to have enough poaching liquid to just cover the peaches. So I have 300 grams of water, 300 grams of white wine, 200 grams of sugar. I have half a vanilla pod, and I'm also going to add some lemon verbena leaves. But alternatively, you could use some thyme or lavender or rosemary. Then I have some puff pastry cut into circles just slightly bigger than the peaches, and I've docked them all over with a fork so they won't rise too much. And then equal amounts of mascarpone and heavy whipping cream that I'm going to mix together. I've fired up my oven as I normally would, so the temperature in the center of the oven floor is around 700 Fahrenheit, 400 degrees centigrade. And then to make the dish, I'm going to use the varying temperatures in the oven between the high heat in the back and the lower temperatures in the front. I'm going to start by placing the sugar, the wine, and the water. Cut the vanilla bean in half, scrape out the seeds, and add them both to the liquid. And then drop in the lemon verbena. Then I'm going to put this in the oven and just bring it up to a gentle boil. And just remember, sugar syrup is going to be very, very hot, so just be careful when you're handling it. Once the liquid is boiling and all the sugar has dissolved, I'll gently place in the peaches, cut side up. And then put it back in the oven. Poaching will take 8, maybe 15 minutes, depending on the ripeness of the peaches. And I'll baste them a few times while they're cooking. You don't want to cook them for too long because they'll become mushy and fall apart. So to test whether they're done or not, I'll insert the tip of a knife to see how soft they are. When they're ready, I'll gently remove them from the poaching liquid, put them cut side down in a dish and let them cool. Then I'll return the poaching liquid to the oven to reduce it down a little bit more. And what you're left with is this really wonderfully fragrant syrup. And I'm going to put this to one side to cool down. Once the peaches are cool enough to handle, you should be able to easily slip the skins off. If that doesn't happen, don't worry about it, because you can still serve this dessert with the skins on the peaches. I'm going to place the pastry circles towards the opening of the oven. The temperature there is around 400 Fahrenheit, 200 degrees centigrade. I'm going to let them bake and puff up. They're going to do this pretty quickly, so I'm going to keep an eye on them and make sure I rotate them frequently so they cook evenly all the way around. It's kind of like cooking a mini pizza. Now that I have all the pieces ready, it's time to assemble the dish. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you impatient? So you're having a dinner party, and just when your guests think that they couldn't be any more, what was that about?
I got you.
Okay, let's start again.